What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select podcast, episode number 200. How many, Steven?
200.
200. Bro, I'm
Bicentennial.
very excited. Very excited for this episode. It's been a long time coming. Literally been counting up the days, the episodes to episode 200.
Have we?
Huh? No, not really.
Okay.
But
Is this the one where we're giving away prizes?
yeah, we'll give away something.
Okay.
I'll give away something. My love and gratitude. Because this podcast makes zero
Gonna give
money.
away Phoebe.
Podcast makes zero money. I ain't giving away shit.
Giving away shit.
Um,
Giving advice.
This is my co-host here, OS_Chameleon, aka Steven, aka Kevin, aka give me another name.
That's it. That's it.
You got one more nickname, right?
That's it.
Ah, damn. I wanted like a gangster one.
A gangster one? Like what?
Anyway, and we do a weekly podcast where we just talk about video game and entertainment news and whatnot and what's going on in our lives and stuff. So, brother, we were both on vacation this week. How was
over?
It's over. How was your week this week, man?
Not long enough.
No, never is, dude.
Okay. Shit, man.
Talk to me.
It was pretty good though. I did a whole lot of nothing.
That's exactly what I did.
So it's perfect.
It was great.
All I did was gaming and watch fucking movies and TV shows.
That's what I did.
I went to the movie theater 3 times this week.
3 times?
3 times.
Okay. What
Yeah.
did you see?
I saw the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Okay, I saw that with you.
Saw the Mario Brothers movie.
Saw that with you.
And I saw John Wick 4.
I did go to the theater 3 times this
Yeah.
week. Jeez, I do it too.
Bro.
Yeah, there was a lot of movie catching up.
A lot of movies.
What was your favorite out of the 3 movies that you saw this week?
They were all fun. I enjoyed all of them. None of them were shit. I think the one I enjoyed the most is probably John Wick.
Facts.
But the Mario movie was fun. Fuck ton of kids. But again, it's a kid movie, so it is what it is.
You mean to tell me that they didn't make that movie for adults?
No, they didn't make it for adults, bro.
Okay.
There's no nostalgia there. It just so happens.
All right.
But it was good. The D&D movie was good.
Probably
a
movie
lot
of the
better
year.
than I thought it was.
Probably movie of the year.
Easily movie of the year. Easily.
Morris's favorite movie.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
He loved it.
His
Every
favorite
bit
movie of all time. I think he liked it more than Harry Potter, Star Wars,
Donnie Darko.
Crow.
He liked
The Crow.
none
And
of
all of
those
those movies combined couldn't even come
touch this
close.
movie. Yeah.
Couldn't even come close to the D&D.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah.
It was good though. I know we're joking around.
Yeah, we're just fucking around.
It's a good movie though.
It's a good movie.
Solid.
Definitely go check it out. So, but yeah, I saw that movie. Catching up on One Piece and the Blacklist. I think I'm kind of over One Piece. Like,
You're like not even 100 episodes in. You're like, I'm over
no,
it.
I'm more than 100 episodes in. Like, that's the problem. Like, it's just not that good.
Okay.
I don't know. Just
Fine.
maybe it's just me.
It's
I don't
not
know.
for everybody?
It's probably not for everybody. But
That's cool.
whatever. There's a lot better animes in my opinion.
Facts.
But it's all right.
All right.
Yeah. Except for this entertainment side.
Okay. What'd you game on?
A whole bunch of Apex Legends, obviously.
All right.
A little bit of MLB The Show, and I guess the new update came out for No Man's Sky, Interceptor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I jumped back on that, and I put a new fresh file into it. Got lucky. I already found like a perfect planet, like resource, like heavy, like has all the resources you could possibly want. Like even all the rare shit, like gold and stuff, like emerald, all that shit, like it's there.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, okay. And it's a huge ass planet. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to build my base here and
Might as well.
play the game from here. So it's pretty good. And I hopped like 2 galaxies over, and then I went through a black hole. Then I found another paradise planet. I'm like, all right, base number 2. Done.
Put a teleporter on there.
Yeah. I have a little base there with the teleporter. So I can go from there to there and to all the space stations. But it's pretty fun. They added a lot of stuff into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just quality of life stuff, missions, like there's more directions, like there's things to do, like to look forward to, I guess. So far it's been good.
Yeah. All right. What else did you game on?
That's
Anything else?
pretty much it, dude.
Don't make it that quick, dude. You usually talk for
No, I'm
like
saying
20
like
minutes.
that's just a whole bunch of movies, video games. I did go to Buddy Shipman's house, play Warhammer.
Yeah.
It was me, Travis, Shipman, and Eric. It was weird seeing Eric there out of the house. He never leaves his house. So he
Especially
was
now that
there.
he's a fucking millionaire. I wouldn't leave the house either.
Yeah, well, no, he's always out of the house now. Ever since he got that money, he's always out west. He's hunting. He does a lot of hunting.
Yeah.
A lot.
Good.
A lot. That dude's gone for like weeks at a time now.
Good.
Just hunting. All right.
Maybe to calm him down a little bit.
Yeah. He enjoys it, so I'm like, whatever.
Hell yeah.
Dude. But yeah, so we played some Warhammer there, and then the next day, Thursday, all the guys came over. Played some more Warhammer. I started with like this narrative play. So you create like a little war band, you name them,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go through a regular game of Warcry, which is a small skirmish battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then afterwards, it's where the narrative play comes in. So it's like, okay, everyone that was knocked out, you put those to the side, and all the ones that survived, you put those to the side. So then for each one of them that got knocked out, you roll on a table, right? You roll two D6s. So one's got to be tens, one's got to be singles. So the lowest you could roll, or the highest you could roll, is like a 66, right?
Okay.
So you roll on this table, and it tells you what happens to them. Like usually nothing happens, right? Like they just shrug it off, they get injured, whatever. But then there's some injuries that are permanent. Like one of my guys, he's like permanent 1 strength, like -1 strength.
Right.
So his strength is only like a 3 to begin with. So now he's a 2. So now that dude's like hurt.
Right.
But if you play another game with him, after that, you can roll on a separate table to try and heal him.
Okay.
So there's little things, and then you can send one off into the woods
Die.
to find artifacts or to find a location. There is a chance they could die.
Okay.
And then they bring that back to your warband, and let's say they find an artifact, you can then use that artifact the next time you play the game,
Mm.
and you just keep playing it. So I started it on Wednesday against Travis, and then I played the next day. I went against Copeland, and then we had like a 3-way game with me, Copeland, and couples. So it was us 3. So I played with that warband 3 times, and so now some of them have better renown, some of them have worse stats. So it's like, and you gain glory, and then you can use that glory to buy new characters or new models added in, and then you can just
Get rid of the bad
get rid of the
ones.
bullshit ones because they're still based on points. Like you only get 1,000 points to play with to build an army, but you can have more than 1,000 points like on your roster, but you can only field 1,000 points. So your roster could be like 20 characters, but the most you can ever have on the field is 1,000 points.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. It's a different way to play the game, and it just to me it just feels better to play it this way. Granted, you start super underpowered, like
Mhm.
super underpowered, because in this warband you can only have like 1 hero, whereas in a regular warband for Warcry, there's no limit. You can have like several name heroes, right off the bat. But, it's pretty cool. Morris is thinking about building a team. Well, they were all thinking about building it. Once they saw me doing it, they're like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And then it kind of keeps it level to begin with, because the first game I played against Copeland, of course, Copeland just brings his fucking god tier fucking
Copeland's gonna Copeland.
stupid Warcry team. It's like, all right, cool. So he goes first. He's like, all right, so turn 1, I activate my main dude. He gets free movement up to 3 characters. I'm like, the fuck? So all 3 of these characters move for free. Okay. And now it's his turn to do his thing. He moves 15 range to attack. I'm like, the fuck? Like, bro, I haven't even done anything. Like, what a busted ass piece. And then, of course, you look it up later on. You realize, oh, it's like literally one of the best pieces
Yeah, that's what
in the entire fucking game.
That's what Copeland does, though. Copeland
Like-
did that with his mono blue control deck and Magic.
Yeah, it's like he
Oh,
can't,
you're gonna play that?
he can't help
Counterspell?
himself. Yeah.
Counterspell? He metagames the
I'm
shit
like,
out of it.
God damn, dude.
He does
It's
that
like-
in D&D as
And
well.
then Morris fucking he's like, cool, nice meta list, bro. Like he didn't come up with it. Like, nice meta list, dude. Whatever.
So that's why I was bringing it up.
Yeah.
Whenever we were playing with Morris and he was playing his character in D&D or whatever, I was like, "So where'd you get your meta
Yeah,
Where'd you get your medalist at, bro?
exactly,
Because I
dude.
know you didn't do it.
No, but it was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you win that game or did you lose?
no, I have yet to win a game. Again, I'm playing an underpowered team, like, and everybody else is just playing like regular war bands.
Nah, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so of course my shit's gonna be a lot harder to win with, but it doesn't matter. Like winning is cool, but you don't necessarily have to win to advance the narrative play on it. So I'm like,
Right.
oh, that's cool. So
Hmm.
it is what it is. I still had fun with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Do anything else this week, Bubba?
uh,
Because for a whole week off of work,
yeah,
you're
that's all I did,
surprisingly
bro.
fast today.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like there's just gaming, bro. Just gaming and watching TV. That's all I did.
Okay.
I was supposed to get a haircut this week. Didn't do that.
I did that.
I was gonna help clean up the garage. Didn't do that.
Nah, I saw your garage the other day. It didn't
Yeah,
look clean.
I might just end up doing it tomorrow because I don't think anybody's coming over tomorrow. Easter Sunday, so
I'm going to show up.
like,
Just
nobody's
so I can show up.
Gonna be watching me clean the garage.
Nah, I'm
Mainly,
good.
we just need to organize all the shit, like
Yeah, y'all got a bunch of Warhammer stuff in there. that needs to be cleaned
everywhere,
up,
bro. Fucking everywhere. Good problem to have, I guess.
I suppose. Yeah.
I do want to get a bigger table though.
There's already 2 tables in there that are pretty big.
No, I'm talking about for my
Are your computer setup
and
is?
everything,
Yeah. You want to bring up anything else before I get into my stuff?
Trying to think anything else. Nope, that's it.
Oh man. Well, I saw all 3 of those movies that you saw as well. My favorite this week was definitely John Wick.
Yeah,
Even though it was 3 hours long, which I was not expecting.
fucking long, dude.
I didn't look up the runtime. I didn't look up any of that stuff. I just wanted to see the movie. I'm glad I saw
But
it.
then we looked at the runtime on Mario. It's like barely over an hour and a half.
Hour and a
Oh,
half.
okay,
Got
cool.
it. But yeah, John Wick. That was fun as hell. A great send off to what's his name? Why am I gonna
Damn,
blank
Lance
on it,
Reddick.
dude? Lance Riddick. Thank you. It made me kind of sad when I was sitting there and they were doing like his stuff. I was like,
Fucking
oh
blasted
boy.
him, dude.
But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons I had a good time with. You know, I don't really consider it. I mean, other than like the few named like locales and monsters that they were
Yeah.
talking about, it didn't really feel like a Dungeons and Dragons movie. It just felt like
No.
an action adventure fantasy movie.
Exactly. That's all Dungeons and Dragons is.
Yeah, but
Like,
like they
People don't understand that. It's like they
They-
give you the source material.
right,
You can do whatever it is the fuck you want to do with it.
right,
So you can make up the names of locales. So whenever this movie was originally announced, everyone's trying to boycott it because it wasn't their idea of a Dungeons and Dragons movie. I was like, it's never going to be your idea
right.
because your idea and your campaign, your fantasy setting is different than everyone else's.
True.
You know, everything's got a different tone to it. Like Morris hated the movie,
Loved
fucking
it.
hated
I
it,
loved it.
but he hated it before he even saw it.
Yeah, you can't go in there negative, bro.
He does that with a good chunk of movies, which is why I don't go to movies with him anymore. That's just me. It's like you already have a preconceived
Notion.
of just you're not going to enjoy the movie. So of course you're going to go into it with a negative view on just not enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's because the tone wasn't there. I was like,
What tone?
it's like whenever we play D&D in our campaign, the tone's always the same. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's always a serious tone.
Yeah.
That's how he wants it to be.
Right.
And Copeland called him out on it Thursday. He's like, yeah, man, you want Warhammer. Like, what? He goes, you want the Warhammer tone. Like, where it's just a grim, dark fantasy and everything fucking sucks.
Yeah. That's Warhammer.
That's Warhammer. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, man, let's fucking play Warhammer. Oh, well, yeah, of course. Like, you're not going to play Warhammer. Like, I would fucking love for us to play Warhammer. I enjoy Warhammer way more than D&D, mechanics-wise.
Right.
That's just me. But he
They
wants
spent all that
certain-
money on D&D though.
Oh yeah, well Copeland spent most of that money.
Yeah.
You can use some of the same figures, I guess, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just-
Travis chiming in here said shots fired.
No, I mean this is just shit I would just say in front of him. Like he already knows. Like he wants.
Oh, this is the Morris hating episode. He hates all movies.
He hates all movies.
He hates Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I had a
He
good time.
he liked Top
I'm just
Gun.
saying, I had a good time at that movie, man.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
It was good. It was fun.
It was fun. But like I said, though, the only thing that, like, if they didn't even have the Dungeons and Dragons name in it, Like the only references to Dungeons and Dragons lore itself was Baldur's Gate,
Yeah, and then I
and
think they said Faerun
uh,
once.
that's it.
Like
Like
that's it.
that's
Like
about
you
it.
wouldn't have known it was a D&D movie.
Right. If they didn't say those two names, it would have been just fine.
You'd have been.
Also, the bard did nothing.
Yeah, well, he sang a couple
He
times.
sang a
Just
couple times, but like that was my only gripe with the movie. It wasn't
yeah,
like that the story was bad or anything like that. But the bard class
yeah.
in the movie did absolutely
He
nothing.
did zero singing
He did,
in every fight. None.
bro. You're supposed to be backing me up.
I was like, "Where's the bardic inspiration at, bro? Like,
right?
sing something."
There was no bard esque things that he had
Yeah,
going on, which was my main
Vox
gripe.
Machina is a better D&D
True.
media than this movie was, because in that one, when the fucking bard starts singing and rocking out, like you can see all the magic and like mage hand come out and everything. Like it's pretty good.
Like, I think it would have been fun to see all that stuff from
Oh
Chris
yeah,
Pine's character, but they didn't actually go that route, which is fine.
no.
Which
But
is once
still,
again,
overall, good movie. I
yeah,
enjoy it.
solid movie, solid
Definitely a
flick.
part two.
Yeah, for sure. And then like I said, John Wick was probably my favorite movie we saw this week,
Yeah.
by far. Just for like the just sheer action of it. They definitely took 3, like the lessons learned from 3, which wasn't my favorite in the trilogy, or quadrilogy, or quintilogy, or whatever it's gonna be at this point. Uh,
Series.
series. Um, they took what made 3 not so good. They kind of like did less of that and did
Right.
more of the cool stuff from 1, which was really cool. I like how what were we talking about at dinner? Like nunchucks aren't realistic. Like he was talking, Morris was talking about Michelangelo. Like his
Yeah.
creativity is what makes Michelangelo so great as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, right? And he's like, nunchucks are fucking garbage ass weapon. And I'm like, you didn't see John Wick 4, bro, because
Right.
he was wrecking shop with those damn things.
He's like, nunchucks are like a garden tool or some shit.
Are
He
they?
said. I'm like, the fuck?
How do you garden with nunchucks, bro?
He said something like that. I was like, what the fuck are you going on about, dude? He goes, they're just not good. I'm like, oh, okay.
Say
They've
that to
only
Bruce
been
Lee,
using them
son.
for like 100 fucking years.
Say that to
Probably
Bruce Lee,
longer.
son.
Yeah, like they're fucking nunchucks, but it's like, you want the last runner to be Michelangelo?
All right, bro.
All right, dude. That's who it is, but not for your reasons you want it to be.
But yeah, so definitely had a blast with John Wick 4, and then cap it off on my birthday, which was on Thursday this week. We went to go see Super Mario Brother movie, and man, I had a good time.
It was good. It was funny. There's some
It's
good parts to it.
still relatively recent, so I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet.
What was that little star dude from?
He's from Mario Galaxy. Yeah,
Definitely the best part of that
it
movie.
was the best part of the movie for sure.
Yeah, damn.
They had an emo star coin,
Fucking
basically.
good, dude.
He's so
It was
emo, bro.
fucking funny.
Fucking
dude.
edgelord.
And what was the cat outfit from?
That was from the Nintendo Switch, the
Yeah?
new Mario Brothers. You can climb up.
Because when he got the raccoon, I was like, oh, that I recognize.
Yeah, the
I was like,
fire
he's
one.
a cat, and then Morris looked at me. He goes, "What the fuck did he get a cat outfit?"
Yeah,
I was like, "It's in one of the Mario's, bro. I've seen the pictures already."
yeah, it's in the new. That's where the
Yeah.
clear pipes come from too. The clear plumbing pipes. Those
Oh,
come
is
from
that where
that.
they're from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's green, yellow, red, and then there's the clear ones are
Clear
coming
one.
from the newer game or whatever. But
I like
all the
when he. Well, I don't want to ruin it.
yeah, no, all the
But when
references
he has
were,
the cat outfit on, there's a part where Mario's just chilling. And they're like congratulating him, and he's just kneading.
yeah,
Like he's just making dough, dude.
making
in the little
dough,
cat
brother.
outfit. I'm like, what the fuck?
But yeah, all the references, everything in the movie was just fun and a good time. It was a fun, enjoyable watch from start
Yeah.
to finish. And
Holy shit, were there a lot of kids?
yeah, there was a lot of kids. I wasn't mad at the movie though.
No, definitely not mad at the movie.
What I was mad about is I was sitting next to Alice in the theater, and she's sitting next to Carly. Carly's sitting next to Morris, and you're sitting at the end, right? And I'm sitting there. We had just seen John Wick on Tuesday, right? So Thursday. We're at a different theater.
She's falling asleep still?
No,
Oh,
we're sitting in a different theater, in a different movie theater. So we went to John Wick 4 at Regal, and we saw it VIP,
right.
which the sound, which is
Super good.
and then you go to Showbiz and you sit down there. It's like, can't hear shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, turn it up.
Oh yeah.
I was like, turn it up. Where's the sound? I was like, I want to hear this movie like with a good sound system, man. Like the sound system sucked at Showbiz. And you definitely could tell the difference in just
Oh,
like the
you could
sound
definitely,
quality for sure.
yeah.
Sound makes movies, bro. And
But
that,
one's getting closed down, the other one's not. So
well, I mean, one's still better than the other one.
sound quality wise, don't make a difference
Just
apparently.
saying. As far as games this week, I completed quite a few. Did I talk about Village last week? Not Village. Resident Evil 7.
No, I think you're talking about 4 last week.
Okay, so I've completed 4 twice.
They're all the same game, but whatever.
I've completed Village. I've completed Resident Evil 7. Well, 7 I've completed once. Not my favorite Resident Evil game. And then Village I've completed twice, and I'm working on my third playthrough. I'm having a good time with that
With the
one.
infinite gun.
Yeah, which is an infinite assault rifle. So, playing that one, I played through it on PS5, and then I realized how much I hate playing first-person shooters with controllers. So I bought it again on PC and played through it.
It's the only way to play first person.
Controller,
It's
garbage people.
superior.
For garbage people. But
Literally
played
what all
through
the
it.
pros use. But all right, whatever.
Okay. And then so
use
yeah,
keyboard,
played through it a second time on PC with keyboard and mouse, and then now I'm going through on the third time on keyboard and mouse on that one. So I'm having a good time. On my birthday, I bought myself a new monitor.
hmm
It's
It's a TV, but all right.
it's a TV.
Not a monitor.
So
It's a
I
TV.
upgraded to an LG C2 42-inch 4K OLED, and
It's all right.
it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So I was gaming on this 1440p monitor here, but like whenever things go black, especially like in games like Resident Evil or
Yeah.
whatever, like the screen is still backlit, so like those black pixels are actually like gray, white, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Like
Like
stupid pixelated.
it's like
Yeah.
real pixelated. You know what I
Yep.
mean? But whenever you go to like an OLED and you're playing like a scary game or whatever, and it's pitch black, it's legit
Black.
pitch black, bro. I love it. So I was having a real good time playing through Resident Evil on that thing recently with 8 twice, and I want to go back and play 4 on that big monitor as well. Something's going on with that monitor specifically with HDR and Resident Evil. So HDR works really well on everything else except for Resident Evil, like re-engine for whatever reason. Because I don't know what the reason is with that thing having HDR, Resident Evil having HDR, and then Windows having HDR. It just looks weird and like it's either too bright or too dim. So I basically did non HDR gameplay for Resident Evil 8. But I know that Carlos. So I showed this to my boy Carlos Sleps, and he got a little jelly, and he went out and picked one up. He
Damn.
picked one up as well. He's like, how is it? I was like, it's pretty dope. So he went out and bought one like the next day or something like that. You know, because
Nice.
he's got to follow the leader. You know, daddy's got to
Oh, yeah,
daddy's got
exactly.
to set trends.
Monkey see, monkey do.
You know, he's a little follower. He's not actually like a leader. So he's gotta,
Right. Damn.
you know, I start working out, he starts working out. You know,
That's true.
and
That's your boy.
you know, I buy a new rig. You know, buy a new setup. I gotta go buy a new setup.
But he platinum in Overwatch, right?
Yeah, he can do that. He can play Overwatch all he wants.
Yeah.
That's his little side hustle. But other than that, he's like, I just pull my little
But
pocket.
did you hit platinum?
I pull my pocket out.
No.
I pull my pocket out of my jeans, and he just kind of grabs on and rides.
He just holds on to it.
He rides
prison
down
style?
the road, bro.
God damn. That the Ferrari fan? No.
No, he's definitely a Sergio Perez fan. So yeah, other than like Resident Evil, 3 different Resident Evil games this week. I think that was like it was all Resident Evil
Yeah.
all week. A little bit of Dead Cells here and there. A lot of Marvel Snap. I completed the season pass like Saturday or Sunday of last week. It ended Monday. Been playing a little bit here and there on the new season pass. Nothing too crazy. They didn't really do any changes over the air on Wednesday or Thursday, whenever their patch day was. They didn't really change Shuri. They did change somebody. Sandman. No, they didn't change Sandman. There was
No,
somebody
they
else.
didn't change that, man.
There was one card that they changed that I actually use. I can't remember who it is. Anyway,
I know they nerfed Red Skull.
Red Skull. That's the
Yeah,
one.
Red Skull's the big nerf.
That wasn't even that big.
It wasn't.
I was like,
It was not enough.
Oh, so instead of getting 30 with Shuri, I'm gonna get 28.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, or 24. So yeah, other than like Resident Evil for the most part, yeah, that's about it. Like until Jedi was it Survivor comes out, like I'm just gonna be doing Resident Evil or whatever my backlog is. I definitely need to go through 2 at some point. Resident
That
Evil
comes
2.
on the 28th, right?
Yeah, at the end of the month. And then like May is nothing to blow your hair back so far. Like a lot of the stuff that was supposed to come out Q1 got pushed back for
Push,
some
yeah.
reason. So
Everything comes out in fucking June.
yeah, so now everything's out in June, July,
Ugh.
August, which is now it's Q2, Q3 instead of Q1 being stacked. So
Right.
so like after Jedi Survivor, then you have Street Fighter 6, you have Final Fantasy 16. What was the other one that comes out in June?
Diablo.
Diablo 4. That's right.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, June's gonna
It's
be
gonna be rough.
busy
See if I could take my vacation that week.
again. So I'm just gonna take another vacation.
I was thinking about taking another one next week.
Take the second week. So take the second week of Diablo. So not June 4th or whatever, June 6th.
I get early access, so
Yeah, I'm just saying take the week
yeah,
after.
no, whatever the day it comes out, I'm taking the week following
That's the way to
to
do
get
it.
all the bugs out. Yeah.
That's right. All the login,
Yeah.
boss.
Sitting in the queue.
The queue was brutal. But I did watch a couple other things. So there's this new show on Netflix that I was watching called Beef. It's got Ali Wong.
Yeah, I saw the preview for it. I was
Bro,
like, what the fuck?
it's good.
It's good. Yeah,
It's
Ali Wong's
really
pretty
good.
Yeah,
Ali Wong and what's his name? Glenn from The Walking Dead.
yeah. Steven Yeun.
Steven Yeun. Yeah, that show is it's fire.
Yeah,
it reminds me of the White Lotus show, but like all Asian people. So
it's racist.
that's what it is. Like I
No, I'm saying
get
it's racist. I know other colors.
I'm just saying, like, they're all talk about diversity, but there's no diversity in that movie whatsoever. Wait, I take it back. There's Koreans, Chinese, and Japanese. That's the diversity that they did in that
Still
show.
yellow.
Are you Coldplay?
I don't know what that
And
means.
it was all yellow. That song by
Oh,
Coldplay.
okay. Sure.
Um,
You know, I don't know who this is. Coldplay.
fair enough. It's just that song. I hate that song with a passion.
I don't think you do, bro. You singing it.
I hate that song with a passion.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
You got a Coldplay shirt?
I was watching. No, I don't. I was watching that show Beef. Me and Alice watched Jersey Shore on Tuesday whenever that came out. We watched Ted Lasso this week. We watched Mandalorian.
You're not done
this
with Ted
week.
Lasso? That was over already.
No, it's going through season 3 right now. The final season. They should have like 8 more weeks or so.
Oh, that's right. It just started.
Yeah. Mandalorian. We're
I
gonna
saw the Mandalorian.
probably watch Shazam tomorrow. Yeah.
Hard pass.
Yeah. I mean, free. We'll probably watch Shazam tomorrow. Other than that, like, it's been a pretty chill week, man. Like, it was a
Yeah.
good birthday. Just sat back, got to hang out, turn older. I worked out whenever I was supposed to work out this week, so I still kept up with my workouts. I did not keep up with my diet whatsoever. I was just eating. I mean, you saw what I had for dinner tonight, bro. I had mozzarella sticks, a Cuban sandwich with some tater tots, a couple beers, and then we got some UFC tonight, which I got to look forward to. And no fucking who's
yawning?
You're fine. Who's the FIA asshole that schedules 3 races?
Yeah.
And then a 3-week break after 3 races. I'm a little upset I didn't get a race today or tomorrow. I'm a little upset about that.
It's bullshit.
All the way until the 21st.
What's the next one? Where they at?
But
it was Australia, then they're like no, it's not Abu Dhabi. Monaco, Italy.
Next one is Azerbaijan.
Oh god.
That's gonna be at 6 a.m.
I was gonna say stupid start time, dude.
Azerbaijan is a street circuit, so I'm assuming Sergio Perez is gonna win this
baby,
one.
let's go.
Baku City. That's the one that they actually
Baku.
go around the cathedral and shit.
Yeah, I like that. I like that track.
That track is
a good track.
dope.
Good track.
So I'm excited for that. And
excited for Perez.
It's gonna be on the 30th.
Okay.
So
this month.
Yeah. So we'll be playing Star Wars Survivor
and watching F1.
And then watching F1. So, and then Miami's the week after that, May 7th, because that makes sense. Definitely makes sense. But just saying they should have just did all the anyway. But that's about it, man. Let's get into the news here, bro. This is our 200th episode.
All right. So we're going to talk about 200 different things.
Sure. What do you want to bring up first, Bubba?
Anything
what do I got? All right, you want Capcom first?
Let's go with Capcom.
All right, let's go with Capcom.
So Capcom
sold the licensing for the Street Fighter franchise
Uh-huh.
to do movies and film to Legendary Entertainment.
Right.
So that's pretty big news, considering Legendary Entertainment only, for the most part, makes like absolute fire movies. I mean, I could rattle off the list to you again if you
Right.
want, but
They make good ones.
there's some
Majority.
misses.
There's some.
There's some misses.
Jonah Hex, bro.
There's some misses.
That's the only one I remember from that
Man of
list.
Steel.
I was like, Jonah Hex. Man of Steel was good.
Okay, bro.
With Henry Cavill?
Sure.
That was a good movie, bro. Y'all just don't fucking know.
Garbage ass franchise.
Okay.
Nah, but they also
we deserved a Man of Steel 2 and we didn't get it. So I'm fucking pissed about that.
They also make some really good stuff. You know, the Batman, Christopher Nolan trilogy.
Christopher Nolan,
anything
yeah.
Christopher Nolan goes through Legendary.
Yep.
Could you imagine if they did a Street Fighter movie with Christopher Nolan at the helm of it?
Be
It's
deep,
like
bro.
complete
That'd be
mind fuck.
crying.
Be a mind fuck.
It would be a mind fuck.
So,
Let the Dark Hado overtake you, and then you go into this other fucking dimension. Like, what the fuck just happened, dude? Yeah.
So yeah, they sold the rights, and then Legendary basically confirmed, you know, they purchased the rights, and there's also a movie in the works already.
Yep.
Not really sure what stage the movie is in, whether it's in the writing phase or like the pre-production.
Probably still in the writing phase, to be honest with you.
Like, probably somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't expect a Street Fighter.
That movie ain't coming out for like 2 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2025 at the minimum.
Yeah, 2025.
So like right at the height of like Street Fighter 6, whenever like they ride that hill up to the top, you know, they got a couple seasons of DLC in them, and it's hitting Evo and all that stuff. Then they released the movie, and then the downward spiral into Street Fighter 7, 3 years after that. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
So they ride that hype train all the way up to the top, and then once it hits the top, they just kind of like, you know, they let it patch itself basically. Oh, this thing is this one infinite combos in there. Let's patch that out of the game.
Let's patch it out.
You know, shit like that. So
leave it in.
Yeah, Capcom. You know, we got a Street Fighter movie, and if it's half as good,
hope it's better than the last.
If it's half as good as the first movie, I was gonna go with Super Mario Brothers video game movie.
Oh my god.
Or Tetris or Sonic. If it's even remotely as good as those, it's got to be better than the Mortal Kombat movie on HBO, though. It's got to be better than that.
That one, and the fucked
it's a
up
low bar.
It is hella low bar.
It's a low bar.
What's messed up about that movie is the way it starts off. Incredible. The Mortal Kombat, incredible. When it was all in Japanese and they're just in feudal Japan.
Yeah.
And then you get to modern day, you're like, oh, this movie went to shit quick.
Real fast.
It's like, oh my God. It's so dumb. Yeah, but up to that, it was pretty good.
So all they got to do is beat that. That's all they got to do.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that tough.
Got to get it right with the casting.
I think they gotta get the casting right, but they also gotta stick with one person's story and not.
No, it's gonna be Ryu.
And then not like 9 different stories all colliding at the same time, because there's not enough time for that in a movie situation.
There's not.
They can do Ryu, like, you know, meeting Ken and like.
But he's not even the face of the franchise anymore.
Who is?
It's Luke. Blonde-haired dude.
Well, then they could do Luke.
They probably could do Luke. It'd probably be better to do Luke, because then they can get a younger
American younger
guy. Yeah, do it.
And
you have the old American.
You know who
guy,
they could do, dude? I already got.
Don't say Channing Tatum.
I already got Guile picked out.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Sage Northcutt.
God. He's not big enough,
bro. He's pretty thick, bro. Have you seen him? Have you seen him lately? That man's on all the juice. Not that he wasn't on all the juice to begin with.
No, he definitely has the face, but the body.
The acting is.
The acting is gonna be garbage for that dude.
Acting's got to be where, you know. That's the main thing. Like
I think they should get Logan Paul to be Ken. No, you know who's Logan Paul's character for real? Luke. Like, that's literally all he is. Like, Luke, the character, is just Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like, if you could have like an ideal casting for, like, let's just say 3 characters, like 3 of your favorite characters, and you could put anybody that you wanted to in that role that could actually pull it off and do a good job, who would those 3 characters be, and who would the 3 actors be?
God damn. Okay, let's just go with Luke.
Easy.
Right. Luke.
Okay.
Logan Paul.
Okay, that's a good one.
Pretty much who they fucking based the character off.
All right.
God damn. I feel like you can almost just go with like Zangief and just grab the mountain.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Because he doesn't need to act.
He doesn't need to act. Yeah.
But then again, you can just go into pro wrestling and just grab a big dude
Yeah.
and just do your best Russian accent possible. You know.
We'll fix it in post.
Let's see. No, that would be Geese from King of Fighters if I went that route. I don't know, man. Oh,
Sorry, I didn't
it's so,
ask you this question beforehand so we could prep. This is kind of like on
yeah,
the
it's
spot.
just right off the spot. I don't know, man. Like it's kind of hard. You could almost get any actor to just look the part to play Dawson. He doesn't really have to do anything.
Who's the guy from Eternals?
You're gonna CGI all his shit anyway.
Who's the guy from Eternals?
Which one? Which guy?
Would you want to do a younger Dalsim or an older Dalsim?
Older.
Older Dalsim? I was gonna say the dude from the Eternals. He's Indian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, was it Eternals or was it? I think it was Eternals. If I'm not tripping, I'll have to look up
Turtles?
the Eternals.
The Marvel movie.
Yeah.
The only Indian dude was that
This
the
fucking
dude that
name.
fucking pieced out. Wasn't even in the final fight.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that dude fucking pieced out, bro.
Kumail Nanjiani. Excuse me.
Yeah. Bro, go back and watch that movie. Like the big fight scene comes at the end. He's like, peace out, bitches. Like,
see ya.
I'm like, bro, we could have used you.
Yeah. I think he would do all right. I mean, name another. Who are you gonna get?
I don't know.
Who are you gonna get to be Indian, other than fucking what's his name? Tom Haverford from fucking Parks and Rec. Aziz Ansari.
Get that Aziz. No, like I said, you just got to get somebody to look the part. It doesn't even have to be, as long as they're Indian,
Yeah, they have to be.
They have to be.
I mean,
they have to be of their race. Yes.
Not of the race, of the country, of the nationality. Like they would have to like kind of. I mean, you can't just change Ryu to be like a black
white
person.
guy. Yeah, he's not gonna be a white dude. He's gonna be fucking
I was gonna
Japanese.
go like, he's gonna be Japanese.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do. I mean,
I think they could pull it off. I think there would be some solid choices there.
I guess it just depends on what storyline, what timeline they're in, what they're going with. If they're gonna keep it with the current timeline, I think that's probably the best. Like Street Fighter 6, that's probably where they should be. Just so they can just easily tie it into the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, that and you get a better variety of characters. Get the original 8 World Warriors, plus you get the Jamie guy who's a drunken boxer. You get Cammy, you get Rashid, you get Luke, you get the little girl that's from the Wind. I don't know what her fucking name is.
Oh yeah, the new chick.
Yeah,
some good ones in there. I'd be interested to see what they actually do with the casting and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of the Street Fighter game, Hori showed off their new fight sticks for Street Fighter 6. What'd you think? Did you see it?
I saw it. It looked good.
Are they doing?
I always tend to wait because I feel like other companies that come out with just better looking ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like Street Fighter comes out with some good ones, right? I'm not gonna knock it, but I'm not the biggest Hori fan.
Correct.
But there's other companies out there that give it like a year or two, they'll make some.
Right. So this one's purple and black.
Mm-hmm.
It's got
which I like.
Huh?
Which I like.
Right. And it's got a little the plastic face on the top that you can actually stick new artwork in. Mm-hmm. So that's a new upgrade from my previous Hori stick that I have up there. But that's not an actual Street Fighter edition anyway. Right.
But Hori's been doing that for a while now.
Now they have, yeah.
Yeah.
They've also got the cable that you could just unplug and plug in. Like that's good features there. The only one that I see here though is for PS5 and PS4. No Xbox
not yet.
Stick yet. And it's going for $230 on the actual website here. So not a bad price. I would have figured around 200, but not bad.
I mean, that's like the entry level price, to be honest with you.
That's not bad. So it's got a little touchpad at the top, because of PlayStation and whatnot, and got little toggles for PS5, PS4, and PC. Not a bad looking fight stick here. Just depends on all like the actual like plastic grade and like the switches and stuff like that they actually use for the thing. But
again, all that you can upgrade later.
10-foot cable, and it's got a link. Oh, it actually has a link to 18 downloadable high-res images that you can like print out yourself or get printed out
for the artwork.
Oh,
that's cool
to get them put it in there. But I'm assuming that they give you the template as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the Hayabusa buttons and the joystick. That's what the triggers are.
Hayabusas.
Yeah, Hayabusas. So not bad.
I've only ever used the Sanwa ones, so I don't know how good the Hayabusa ones are.
Apparently they're famous. What Hori says
Sure.
here. Hori
Ain't
says they're
Sanwa
famous.
famous, motherfuckers.
Hori says it's famous, bro. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
well, Hori's not the best out there either, so it's what it is, bro.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and for the Capcom Pro Tour, you can't use a
Hitboxes?
hitbox, bro.
Leverless. Say leverless, or else people get mad.
Who?
Leverless.
Who's gonna get mad?
People that actually use leverless controllers.
Oh, okay, cool, dude. It's a hitbox. I don't give a fuck what they. I don't give a fuck what they want to call it. That's what I call it.
Leverless.
Yeah, whatever. So you can't use a hitbox because if you push up and down at the same time, nothing's supposed to happen according to Capcom. But for years, hitting up down has always been up. That's the default setting for hitbox.
Up down.
If you hit up and down at the same time on a hitbox, it goes up.
Okay.
So if you're hitting down,
tap up,
and then you tap up, but you don't ever let go of the down button, it'll jump up.
Right. It's weird.
Yeah, but that's the universal standard. But Capcom says if you're holding down the down button, then you hit up, nothing's supposed to happen. It's supposed to cancel each other out and go back to neutral.
But it doesn't.
It doesn't, no.
Wanted to bring up a couple other things real quick. I had something written in here that was coming out August 2023, but I guess it auto corrected into a different name, and I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Huh? Ahsoka? What's that?
August, Star Wars. Ahsoka.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it was. Yeah,
Okay.
August 2023 of this year.
August.
Because all the Disney shit or Star Wars shit came out.
Okay, so real quick before we hop into that, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, they did do the PC requirements for it. The graphics and stuff like that weren't that bad.
Right.
Like the graphics card requirement and all that stuff was not that bad. However, like for the recommended spec, it didn't tell you, oh, this is going to get you 60 FPS at 1080p or 1440p or 4K or anything like that. But we don't actually know. Like, I hate when developers do that shit. Like, here's the recommended specs. Recommended for what, though? What is your recommendation? You know what I mean? Like, what are you actually recommending? 30 FPS at 1080p? 60 FPS at 1080p?
But why does that matter?
Because like, it could be, like, their recommended spec, which is like the higher end spec, could be 30 FPS at 1080p, which is dog shit for PC players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they're like, oh, you only need a 2080, you need a 2080 to run the recommended spec with I think it was an 11600 or a 10600K or 10700K or whatever it was. So it's previous generation hardware, which is the recommended spec, but for what frame rate and what resolution target. I feel like whenever video game companies are doing these kind of specs, they need to say, this will get you, this configuration right here will get you 60 FPS at 1080p. They should like disclose, basically what I'm saying is like they should disclose that type of stuff, not just here's our recommended spec, but not give you any like, oh, it's gonna do is it gonna do 4K at 120 FPS or is it gonna do 1080p at 30
why do you
FPS?
want to know that? Like, is that to determine what if you're gonna buy it on PC or not? Or?
To determine, I mean, if I didn't have a high end PC, I'm not worried about the spec.
Right, that's what I'm getting at. Like,
I'm not worried about it, but you don't have a high end computer.
I'm also not gonna get it on PC.
But if you were, I'm just saying, if you were, you would want to know what you would be able to target with your configuration. What I'm saying is they're not giving you enough.
Just look at the recommended specs.
They're not telling you what it actually runs. They're not telling you what resolution and what frame rate it's running at on those specs.
I mean, I have a computer.
Right.
I know what the specs are on my computer.
Correct.
And so when I go and I look at a game, all I do is look at recommended specs.
Right.
And that tells me if I'm good or
recommended for what though?
I don't know. Whatever they're recommending, bro.
15 FPS?
Sure.
No, bro. You want to know?
I'm pretty sure the baseline is always like 30 minimum, right?
Yeah, but they don't tell you. That's what I'm saying. Some companies do tell you.
What's going to run less than 30?
Huh?
Nothing. Ain't no fucking game nowadays going to run less than 30.
Depends on
Granted,
your
we want it to be higher, but it's got to be a minimum of fucking 30.
Right. All I'm saying is just put in that extra text. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard to add in an extra text.
I guess
2 lines of text. This is gonna do
Anyway,
1080p,
I'm
30
getting that
FPS.
bitch on a PlayStation anyway.
Spoken like a true peasant.
Wait, is it game day?
No, not,
Game day.
not Game Pass.
Game Pass? Game
No.
day. No, it's not?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
This
say
is an EA
I was
game,
about
bro. Get off your fucking high
to-
horse.
I feel
dog.
like they just discount their shit, huh? That's all they do.
No, you get EA Play. So that after
Yeah,
6 months,
whatever that is.
that means that 6 months you get to play it for free on Game Pass.
That's dumb.
But yeah, so the recommended specs aside, right? It's 160 gigabyte hard drive space, which is like double Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 right now. Just insane for a single
But
player
not
game.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1.
The no, that was like a
Yeah,
terabyte
it's
on
like,
its own.
yeah.
Uh,
Stupid.
so like everybody's just like memeing on EA right now. They're just like, oh, bro, they're not compressing any textures
No.
at all. Like just full on 160 gigabyte hard drive space. Hope you got it.
Hope you got it, buddy.
But I'm excited for it still. I'm gonna get it on PC, and I'm gonna enjoy it there at my
Yeah.
higher refresh rate and higher resolution.
Well, you don't know that, but all right.
I do know that.
It could be locked at 30. You don't fucking know.
It could be.
That's why
It-
they didn't give it to
it
you.
could
Because they're
be a
locking that bitch, and they're gonna be like, this stupid motherfucker with his 4090 is gonna buy this and think he's gonna have fucking 4K, 120 hertz. Surprise, motherfucker! Locked at 30.
The new Bethesda move is like
Yeah.
the Bethesda and Elden Ring. Like
Anyway,
those are
there I am
fucking
on my
from-
PlayStation 5 with the same game as you.
FromSoft. Just they hard cap their games at 60.
Right.
And
And
they
this is
wanna-
a Souls-like game, right?
Yeah,
So,
they hard
I mean,
cap.
they could be
But it's
borrowing
not
that idea
by
from them.
FromSoft.
Hmm.
It's Respawn Entertainment, which means it's gonna run
They
high
should just make an
FPS.
Elden Ring version of Star Wars.
How do you know that this game isn't that?
It's not because you're only playing one character. I mean, like an Elden Ring, like you make a character and you choose like a different
Oh,
class.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that'd be cool as fuck, dude.
I get what you're
So
saying.
you can make it more of an Inquisitor, which is the mage. You can
Mm.
make them more tanky as like a Juggernaut.
Mm.
You know what
That'd be
I'm saying?
fun. That'd be
kinda
fun.
cool. And just keep it open world, open world.
Open world, open world.
Yeah, because
Okay.
this, I'm pretty sure, is still linear. They've already said it. There's the home base that you have, like the little town you take over.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is locked behind abilities that you'll
So
get
you
later
can-
on.
yeah, come back
which
to.
is just like the first one. So I'm
Right.
cool with that.
Metroidvania style.
Yeah,
Exactly. Which is how Resident Evil plays out as well. It's
Yeah.
like that lock behind certain boss kills.
that's
or
how
whatever.
most
Yeah.
RPGs are. Like Batman Arkham.
Oh yeah.
Like, man, there's like, oh, like, what's that over there? You can't get to it until you can
Yeah,
break
the
the
foam
wall.
gun.
Like, goddamn.
So talk to me about all the stuff that got announced for Star Wars this
No,
week.
there's a lot of shit they got.
Talk to me.
Next.
Well, nah. Don't want to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about this.
No,
Next topic, please.
Next topic. I guess the big one they had a trailer for it was Ahsoka. Comes out this year, August. They showed Ahsoka, Sabin Wren, who's from Rebels. Can't remember that
Is that
girl's
part of
name.
the show?
She was in it. She was in
No,
Rebels.
no, no. I know she was in Rebels. I was talking about the other guy. Like
Sabin Wren.
This is all going to be a part of the show.
Uh huh.
The other
Yeah.
person. It's all
Yeah,
going to be a part.
they're
Okay.
all. That's why I'm bringing them up because they're all in the show. Ahsoka.
Gotcha.
They showed Sabine Wren, the other girl, the Twi'lek girl, who's the pilot. I can't remember her fucking name right now. They didn't show Janus, the Jedi. Janus, Caden, Janus, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Damn, it's been a while since I've seen fucking Rebels, dude. God damn.
I'll look it up.
Anyway, he's a Jedi. He gets blind, and then he sacrifices himself. Spoiler alert.
You have Ashoka Tano, Sabine Wren, Zeb Aurelios.
Zeb was in Mandalorian.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got Ezra Bridger,
Ezra Bridgers is the main character.
Admiral.
Everyone keeps saying he needs like his own movie and everything. Like at the end of the Mandalorian, whenever Luke Skywalker comes in,
Mm.
before he came in, everyone thought it was Ezra Bridgers.
I thought it was gonna be the guy from Star Wars, Jedi Survivor.
Yeah. Shit. What is his name? Cal Kestis.
Cal.
Yeah. Yeah. There was all the rumors going around like who it's gonna be. And it was Luke.
Then you got Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah. They just showed Thrawn, the back of his head. He's probably the best villain.
Yeah.
in a good wow, just because of his demeanor and attitude and just the way he carries himself.
You got
It's solid, stupid.
Kanan Jarrus,
Kanan Jarrus. There we go.
and that is voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr. In case you
Hmm.
didn't know that, that's
Oh, I
dope.
knew that. Trust me.
And then Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Yeah. But in the
and
live action, I don't know who's playing who for those characters yet.
Darth Maul's in there. Darth Vader, Bo-Katan is in it.
Uh huh.
C110P, and Captain Rex.
And I want to say Captain Rex was in it too, live action. It showed a picture of him, I think.
Nice. Oh,
So
it's actually said on Screen Rant. It has 8 characters from Star Wars Rebels who made it into the show.
yeah, nice.
Chopper,
The droid, yes.
Kanan Jarrus, the Grand Inquisitor,
Uh huh.
Fifth Brother,
Which
Sabine
we already
Wren,
seen.
right? Sabine Wren, Hera Syndulla,
Hera,
which,
that's her name. God damn.
Ezra Bridger,
Yep.
and then Zeb Orrelios. Those are the 8 characters that were shown on the trailer.
And the Rebels, yeah.
Yeah. So this show is just called Ashoka?
It's just called Ahsoka, yeah.
Ahsoka, excuse me.
Ahsoka. Last name
Ahsoka
Tana.
D's nuts?
And she walks around dual wielding white lightsabers.
Love it. Love to see it. What else
She
did they...
was the apprentice to
Fucking
no,
know.
yeah, fuck if I know. Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, Anakin.
She's the one that saw him going to the dark side, and she's like, "Yeah, this
Funny
life
how they
ain't for
never
me."
brought that up in the movies. It's not
Later.
part of the canon.
It is canon. Actually.
No, I know it's canon.
Yeah.
What else did they show off for Star Wars, bro?
They also said that the next 3 big movies, they will take place in what they're calling the High Republic.
Heyo.
25,000 years before Episode 1. So
they're
like
rebooting the franchise.
No, they're just doing the birth of the Jedi Order essentially. And in the same vein,
but also Star Wars already takes place a long, long time ago. Now they're going long, long, long time ago, bro.
No, not a long time ago. It's in a galaxy far, far away.
It's a long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're going triple long. They're going even further back.
Quadruple long. Yes.
Damn. That's long, long, long.
But those movies deal with the Jedi Order just forming up.
Nice.
I'm
assuming that we're gonna see like the Sith kind of take root somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know who the big bad is gonna be, but
because
there are some good ones.
In Knights of the Old Republic, that one takes place like 10 or 15,000 years before the original Star Wars trilogy. And the Sith had planets.
Yep.
You know, they had planets.
The Sith was like a race, I believe.
They had like it was like a religion race, whatever you want to call it. Like they had a lot of, people around, and just like going back to that story of just like Knights of the Old Republic, I felt like the world was like way more fleshed out.
Yep.
Because there was, way more stuff going on, and if this is the direction that they're going, I can't wait to see.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Whatever
if that's the direction they go, yeah.
And it's gonna be like actual like movies, live action movies that they're gonna release in theaters.
Yeah.
Hopefully they could tell. I mean, I feel like they could do this way better in a series format.
I wish it was in a series.
As with anything else, like I'm pretty sure Ahsoka would be way better because of the fact that they could tell it over,
several episodes.
Right. Same thing they've been doing with Mandalorian. Like Mandalorian's only that good because of the fact that they have time to play that story out.
Yeah, they had flesh out all the little details.
Right. So, so it's gonna take place 25,000 years before.
25,000 years.
Whew, I'm excited.
They call it the High Republic or whatever. But also announced was the next standalone movie, which takes place 15 years after the Rise of Skywalker. They're bringing back your girl, Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley.
And she's going to reprise her role as Rey Palpatine. And she's rebuilding the Jedi Order, I guess, for like the future generation.
Right. Interesting.
Kids. I don't know.
It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, we have nothing on that other than she's going to reprise her role on it and everything. So everyone's kind of.
I'm assuming we'll see.
Some people are excited. Some people are like, "Oh, cool, then stupid Disney again." Like,
I'm pretty sure we'll see some of those characters from 7, 8, and 9 come back to do their role.
Some, not all.
Some.
Some
of them are dead.
No, like yeah, what's the black dude's name?
Oh,
I know his name in the show is called Finn.
Yeah.
What was his real name? Yeah, he says he's done with the Star Wars franchise. Bodega? No.
Yeah, that's actually right.
John Boyega.
Boyega.
I knew I was gonna get it eventually, bro. stupid I am. Anyway, he said he was done with the franchise after all the backlash from the last movie. Even the Asian chick, Rose,
Yeah.
like, like I don't think she's coming back. No, because she just got so much backlash the last time she was out.
Hmm.
The guy that plays Poe Dameron.
Did you see all the backlash? You brought up backlash. Did you? There's that chick that played Ada Wong in Resident Evil 4. She was getting like death threats and shit
Why?
because it's a different voice actress from the first voice actress from Resident Evil 2.
Fuck
She
yeah, I
had to
gotta do
like
anything.
shut down her Instagram or Twitter, all of her shit because she was just getting nothing but death threats and like people talking shit to her over voice acting, taking a job in a video game. Anyway,
Yeah,
that was a little tangent
that's
there.
fucking stupid.
Fucking, I didn't even want to bring that shit up, but you just brought me.
Yeah, you did.
You
Wow, way to go.
brought it back to my attention. I was like, I forgot about that. I didn't realize he had gotten hate for playing a black character in Star Wars. Like
No, it was all the he did,
he got
but
hate for that.
yeah. Um, but it's also because I guess the way the trailers presented the movie, it made it seem like he was gonna be more,
Mm,
and then they didn't do anything with it. But it's just the trilogy as a whole
that was not a good
was a
trilogy.
shit show.
Yeah, it wasn't that
Like
great. He lost like director for the second movie halfway
exactly, dude. It
through,
was
and they
like
brought
halfway
somebody new.
fucking through it. Of course, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah,
And it's like it's a dumb thing that they want to do that. Like, oh, I'm gonna have for this movie, I'm gonna have this guy directing, and then for the second movie, this person's gonna direct, and then for the third movie, let's bring in this director.
just get James
Like,
Gunn.
why the fuck are you gonna have three different directors?
Just get James Gunn. Let him handle it all.
Yeah,
Just leave it alone.
not James Gunn.
It would have been way better if it would have been.
No, they should get damn, what's his name? Oh, right, Quentin Tarantino.
Okay, that you're dreaming, but
Yeah,
yeah.
because then we know Mace Windu is gonna come back. Samuel L. Jackson
You say his wallet's gonna say bad motherfucker on it.
is in every single Quentin Tarantino movie,
Quentin Tarantino is got one more movie and he's done.
and he's done. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's retiring after that. What else did they announce for Star Wars?
Fuck, what was that movie?
What movie?
There was a director, and he wanted to do a Star Wars movie, and they told him no, he couldn't do the Star Wars movie,
Okay.
but he had already written the script for it,
Okay.
and so then he just changed the names, and then he got it greenlit, and he's filming it. Holy fuck! I want to say Christopher Nolan, but I know it's not Christopher Nolan. And he already has a name for it and everything. Like it was literally supposed to be a Star Wars movie. Like I'm ready for that movie to come out so I can look at it and be like, who are this character supposed to be?
Um,
And it
I'm,
was like a
I'm
big name director, I want to say.
I'm trying to
Anyway, I'm
find
gonna
out.
Google it later. I'll Google it later. But yeah, that's all the Star Wars shit I have. Next
And
topic.
that was all the stuff for Star Wars.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
pretty sure there was more, but
since
that's
we're
the only
ta-
shit I cared about. Like they made announcements like other TV shows like The Acolyte is coming out, and they gave you the synopsis for that. But like a lot of the stuff
okay,
it didn't really grab
that's
my
fine.
attention.
Fine. But since we're talking about space, let's talk about that No Man's Sky update. You've been playing recently.
Mm.
I did want to bring up that they did add a bunch of stuff to the game. So if you're interested in No Man's Sky, uh, they did add a couple things. I'm just gonna read off this little list here that they themselves posted. So they added in corrupted worlds because there's perfect worlds, paradise worlds, right? So
Yep.
now they added in full on corrupted worlds. They evolved the story a little bit. They added a new ship class. They added a sentinel jetpack. They added in abandoned camps, robot spiders. Fuck that. Sentinel cockpit. Improved the combat. They added sentinel weaponry. They added stealth enemies, which sounds cool. Um, capital ship battles, which means it's just getting more and more large scale,
Right.
which I'm hyped for. They added new Nexus missions, which is the main mission. Custom wonders, which I'm assuming is like you can build a wonder on your base, or is it just gonna be like if you go down to a planet, there will just be like a random
Yeah, it's random
wonder.
because when I go to the menu, you can like pinpoint random wonders on a planet if it has one already.
Oh, okay.
I have yet to come across one.
That'd be cool to see what that's all about. And then they improved VR, which is a way I wanted to actually play the game because like I've tried it before. And whenever you fly your spaceship, you actually hold one joystick like this, like if you're gonna like holding a joystick in a plane, and then
Uh-huh.
this is your throttle. So you're actually flying the ship
Oh,
like
yeah, no, I
this.
couldn't do that. Nope.
It's two hands, bro. So yeah, they still steadily updating the game with for
And the game's free.
for whatever reason, just still
Yeah.
updating. Like you can come out with No Man's Sky 2 at this point,
Oh, why would
but
they?
they're doing the Path of Exile route where it just keeps on getting updates and updates and updates. They keep on stacking stuff on top of each other. Um, and then another new game update came out this week for God of War Ragnarok. So they added in
Okay.
a new game plus mode. They also everybody was talking about the cloak that Kratos was wearing at the beginning of the game that he takes it off and then you never get to wear it again. So now they added in that cloak and then they also added in some armors from the previous 2008 is it 18? 2008 or 2018?
2018.
2018, thank you.
Yeah.
The 2018 God of War, they added in some armor. I was like, what fucking year
Damn,
was I
already 2018?
was like, what year did this
Yeah.
game come out?
Yeah, 2018.
So they added in some armors from that game into this game as well. And then they added in like for people that don't like the armors and stuff, they added in like a transmog to just have Kratos look like Kratos, loincloth, no chest piece, just straight up, the chains on his wrist and everything. But like whenever you start the new game plus, like you start off with all four weapons, which is pretty cool now. What are you doing on your phone, bro?
I'm trying to find that stupid ass movie, dude. This is bothering me now.
Motherfucker's been eyeballs deep in that phone and
Keep
he still
going.
can't find it, bro. Still can't. I'm waiting for you. I'm trying to eat up time so you can tell me what movie or what director
Go.
this
Just keep
was.
going. Keep going.
No,
Keep
I
going.
want to
Keep
know what
going.
director this is, bro. I'm not gonna go anywhere in the show because we're done basically. So I just want to know who it is that you're talking about now.
I don't know.
So
No,
yeah,
I can't find it.
God of War Ragnarok because it's not real story, bro.
It's
Giving me
not.
fake news again.
Right?
So yeah, God of War added their new game plus mode and all that stuff. So in case you wanted more God of War, you got it for free, no DLC or $5 upgrade required there. But yeah, man, that's pretty much this week in a nutshell. It was pretty chill, like pretty chill, slow news week for video games and whatnot. And it was a perfect week for us to take off work and just kind of catch up. For me to catch up on games that I hadn't played that have been on my backlog and stuff. So I've been having a good time. Is there anything else that you wanted to add, like the director of that movie?
No, I can't find it. Fuck, man. Anyway, it's gonna come to me later on.
Uh,
Darren Aronofsky? No, it's not Aronofsky.
upcoming space movies.
Dune. Done.
Is that guy Rebel Moon?
That's it. Who directed that?
I'll find out. That's the first thing that it's coming out December 22nd. Oh boy, Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. That's who it was. Yeah, he wanted to do a fucking Star Wars movie. They told him no. He's like, oh, okay. Well, I have this space movie coming out.
It's on Netflix.
It's called Rebel Moon. Yeah, that's it. Zack Snyder.
I haven't seen the trailer for this, so I'm gonna watch this as soon as we're done with this. But
Is
it's
there a
got
trailer already?
yeah,
I don't think I've seen the trailer for it.
3 days ago.
Oh shit, that's why I haven't seen it. Yeah. Anyway,
Jenna Malone is in it. Charlie Hunnam, Ray Fisher, Sophia Butella.
who the fuck is Ray Fisher? Let me see a pic.
Young
Sounds familiar.
young black gentleman right here. You got
Ray Fisher was Cyborg.
that's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Anthony Hopkins.
Nice.
I don't
Say
know.
it.
I don't even
Say
know
his
how to
fucking
say, I
name.
don't even know how to say his name, bro.
Give it your best shot.
Digimon.
Digimon.
What's his name?
I can't say it either. Click on it. See if it's.
Jimon Hyunsu.
Yeah, we all know who he is.
Jimon Hansu. Charlotte Maggie and
He's a
Alfonso
black guy
Herrera.
from Gladiator.
I just thought of the perfect Rashid for our Street Fighter 6 cast.
Oh shit, who?
Damn it. What's his name?
You're like that guy.
No. The guy that played Moon Knight.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he played Poe Dameron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, what's his real name?
Vox Machina as well, right?
Is he?
Not Vox Machina. Ex Machina.
I don't know what that is.
He was in Ex Machina.
Sure. Okay.
Who is this guy?
We're gonna go through a cast.
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac. Yeah, that's
That would have
the
been perfect.
whitest
Rashid.
name possible. Got it. That's Rashid.
Yeah, it'd be Rashid right
Yeah?
there. Yeah.
What
That's a good
race
one.
is he?
Does it matter?
What nationality? Yes. Because we said we got to stick to it.
Guatemalan. He played an
Oh,
Egyptian.
that's right. He did. He was Guatemalan because his character on Andor. No, that's the other dude. No, he did make his character in whatever the fuck Poe Dameron. He
Yeah.
made his character from Guatemala. The show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Ama-
asked him if it could be
America existed in a long, long time ago, a galaxy far,
yeah,
far away.
nah, it's Guatemalian. I don't know.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac, I think, would be perfect for Rashid. I'm thinking about it. He's got the look for it.
Is Rashid? He's too old. But yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
fuck it. It's
Just
good enough for
saying.
me.
We'll make a cast list.
We'll make a cast list.
We'll do the old school. Was it Wizards magazine? Whenever
Yeah.
they used to do those were fun. And for whatever reason, every time they did an X-Men one, it was always fucking Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, it was always Patrick Stewart and Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Those are the two castings they got correct. Oh no, damn, what's his name? Who played Frasier?
Oh, they had him
He
as
was
Beast.
That's a good casting.
Wizard. Anyway, you got anything else you want to bring up?
No, that's it. Slow week.
All right.
Chill week.
Where can we
Yeah,
find you, brother?
You can find me at all things social media at OS_chameleon with a K.
Heyo. As always, guys, you can find me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit the podcast, it's at Option Select Pod on all things social media and or optionselectpod.wordpress.com. Guys, this is our 200th episode, and we're so glad that you guys have been with us for as long as you have been with us. Even if it's your first episode today, welcome to the club. We appreciate you hanging out. We appreciate you listening to us, and we will definitely catch you guys again next week for episode 201. Peace out, guys.
Later.